Hey, what's good with your family? Good to have you guys on. Had some technical difficulties, but I'm glad I made it before news came out. Let's see how we're doing here. It is 7 a.m. News just came out. I was trying to get on here earlier, but look like things are still working out in our favor. All right, so this is Professor Cornelius Ward. You're here on Profit with Professor, and right now we're looking at USD news based on job openings and the labor turnover survey, which is abbreviated as JOLTS. And we're going to be looking at the US market again, basically just all the things that I'm kind of in. Right now, we're in the euro dollar here. I know this may look like a little mess to y'all, but I promise you it's not. We can get rid of some of this stuff here. All right. So for those of you who've been following me throughout the week, you can see here that I had mentioned that I didn't think it was going to make it up here to this. Well, they got really close. They didn't make it, but they got really close and fooled me. So they must have taken out a lot of stop losses and people in here. But we got our sell stop order that we put down here, and we didn't get the sell limit order, and that's fine as long as we got in the trade. So we're up. News just caused this little pullback right here, so that means it wasn't as strong. At least not thus far. It's only been 2 minutes, so let's see how much it affects the market. And good morning. If you guys can just verify with me that you guys can see the screen and you can hear me clearly. All right. Go ahead and post in the chat group anything you want me to look at. But I'm going to be looking at quite a bit, so we might end up getting to it anyway. But as of right now, with the euro dollar going up, that means Dixie. Let's take a look at that now, actually. So this is kind of where we are now with Dixie. It's almost in an area of supply. And once it gets up into this area, and I do believe they're probably going to take it, they're going to probably take it higher than this. They're probably going to take it up here. So the question is just to figure out which, let me see here. Yeah, I think they're going to end up coming up to this area here. So the 102.35 area looks like is where I'm anticipating they're probably going to come up to before they return to the downtrend. And then once they return to the downtrend, you can see down here on this 3-hour chart, they're going to continue going down. While they're going down, euro dollar is going to be going up. So right now we're just taking advantage of this uptrend on Dixie is giving us the downtrend on euro dollar. So since the news came out, there was a little, pullback. So when this thing pulls back and goes down, that's what made that small little spike on euro dollar. Dixie is heading down. Yes, sir. Good morning, Trails. Yeah, so they're gonna look like possibly up in this area here. We might have the downtrend, and then when they get down here, they're gonna tackle this here, but eventually it's gonna continue the downtrend. As this happens, expect quite a bit of change. And like I said on the euro dollar, if we go back to that real quick, that small move down causes this little spike up here, which is fine because remember we found there was a demand zone here. So that demand ends up acting as a resistance area from before. So what we were using before to go long, we're now realizing that they're using that as a point of control, as they call it. And now they're heading on the way down. All right, so looking at euro dollar real quick because we got quite a bit to look at. Looking at euro dollar, we're in the downtrend. We're currently up from 109. You guys should have gotten in at, because I think I got in and it hit my stop loss on here. So you guys should have gotten in at 109. I want to say it's 99.46. So it's up in here somewhere. I think it was this support area here. I mean, a resistance area here. I think it was in here. But then I had put a stop loss and I think they went up and got it. And then I jumped back in right here. But you guys should be in somewhere around here. Right now I'm in at 109.81. And this is 65. So we're somewhere around a little more than 20 pips ahead. And we have quite a bit of ways to go. I'm going to be shaving when we get to 109.33. Half a position, as you can see, is going to come off of here, and I'm going to ride the rest. And if I have another opportunity for pullback, I'll let you guys know. Awesome. Sounds good. Yes, sir. I'm sharing all of them, man. Wherever they can catch us. For those of you who don't know, Trails is part of the team as well. He's with Toshi Markets. So whenever you guys get an opportunity, you can catch us over at Telegram and just look at Toshi Markets, or you can go to toshimarkets.com. And then here's everything here for the US. Daily Bread Q&A. If you guys have any questions about any of these ideas that are here, make sure you guys give them a boost. That way other people can capitalize and benefit or whatever. And if you guys have any desire to be notified or whatever of any videos or anything that we're doing here, then go ahead and just follow. And then whenever I do an update, we'll post this. All right. Awesome. All right, so let's look at another one. What do we have here? So we have Aussie Swiss. We're in this trade as well. Let's go down to the 20-minute. We're looking at the counter trend trade. So the trend is down, but we anticipated that it was going to pull back and be. All right, yeah, one day will work. So we'll just do it the one day instead of the 20-minute. I don't want too many candles on the chart. So here you go. Here, the buy stop order that we picked was 59.40, and we also put a buy limit order at 58.70 based on the 20-minute chart. As you can see, price action came down and got extremely close to our buy limit order. We didn't win that one, but we did get a tug of war here with this uptrend wick over wick. But we eventually won the battle here. We held on strong. got our breakout to the upside because news yesterday, I want to say it was about midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific. I believe we had Aussie news yesterday, or 9:30, something like that, and then maybe 12:30 Eastern time, something like that. But right around the 9:30 area, we had news, and that's what gave us this push right here to the upside. Um, and so I just wanted to make sure that I got on here and let you guys know that I finally added my stop loss here. So I put a positive stop loss, what many of you may call a manual trailing stop. And so I put that here at 59.60. So we are able to secure at least 20 pips if it pulls back on us. And if it does, I'll find another opportunity for us to jump in. But if it doesn't pull all the way back, well, then we're headed up here to our next area of control. And so we're going to get out right around 61 here. I don't know why this is. Let me go ahead and change these numbers. So yeah, we want to get out at 65 because just looking at this daily, I don't want to be in this trade when it gets to this downtrend wick over wick. So we're going to change this to 60.85. You are here on Profit with Professor. My name is Professor Cornelius Ward, and I am here to just share with the Trading View community as well as our brothers and sisters at Toshi Markets and Fx'tive H&W opportunities that we see in the markets. And just want to give everybody an opportunity to see what it is that we are able to bring to the table, especially during this time of the economy. And we want to make sure you guys are eating and eating well. For those of you who are interested in something deeper than just watching us chart, maybe you want mentorship programs or you're looking for signal service or something. Again, go back to the profile and reach out to us, and then myself or someone from the team, we can help you out. Other than that, enjoy the show and ask any questions that you guys have. Let's see here. So 62.50. All right, so let's change that. We're going to change that one. So what's going to happen here is as it goes up, you guys see I have 101 here. It's going to shave off about a quarter of a position here. When it comes up here, it's going to shave off another quarter. Now, the way I'm doing it is a U.S. way of doing things. Those of you who trade MT4, MT5, don't do what I'm doing. You're going to end up adding extra positions to your account. Here in the U.S., we have a law called FIFO, F-Y-F-O, first in, first out. Unfortunately, it's harder for us to trade in the U.S. You guys have it a lot easier if you're in a country outside of the U.S. You guys can hedge, trade back and forth. You can go both directions at the same time. But we don't get none of those opportunities. We can't even trade two positions of the same size. So if you guys look down here, see I have a standard here and then 101 here because the law. My guy Trails, man, love you, bro. Thanks for the coins, man. Appreciate you. Feel like I'm on OnlyFans. I was just playing. Oh man, hope that woke some of y'all up. But looks like we're gonna have some opportunities to shave here. So again, if you guys are outside the US, make sure that you are not shaving the way that I'm shaving here. Follow the instructions on MT4 and MT5. Go get a YouTube video because I don't have MT4 or 5, so I don't want to belabor today's live stream trying to show you how to do it. But just want to let you know what I'm doing, and then you guys go ahead and do that on your own accounts. But here's how we would shave. I'm buying 101, and so I have to sell some of my 101 position. That's how we do it here in the US. So I'm selling a a quarter of my position here, and what's going to happen is this is going to change to 76,000 when it gets to this price, and it's going to continue at 76,000 until it gets here. Then it's going to continue as 51 until it gets here. And it's going to continue as 26 until it gets to wherever. It's kind of how it works. So I have this way up here. Oh, because I believe that there's a supply level on the 2-day as well. Okay. So let's put one here at 6,300. Put another one there. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna sell. All right. So we got in at 59.40. Our stop loss is at 59.60. We're good to go. We're in the green. Right now, we are currently up roughly about 50 pips. It was up 82 pips. It's pulled back about 32 pips. But we're good. We're just going to hold it. And then again, we're going to be shaving it in all these areas. And if I find any opportunities for to do add-ons to buy more, then we will. And then we're taking it all the way up to 64.25. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and shoot those in the chat group, and I'll be willing to answer those questions at any moment. Man, this was a really good trade. I think this was the one that that Andre suggested. Is it Aussie Swiss or Aussie Yen? Hold on, let me check my notes. Oh yeah, it was Aussie Swiss. Yes. So once again, just want to give a shout out to Andre for this trade. This is the one that he suggested, and so we took a look at it. He suggested the possibility of an uptrend. We mapped it out, I think a week or two ago, and here we go. Bam, in the green. So shout out to Fx'tive Capital on TradingView and Andre Fx'tive on Telegram. He's part of the team as well. So if you guys got in this trade, this was definitely a great opportunity. So thank you. And as always, like I tell you guys, if you guys have anything you want us to chart, we can chart anything. I mostly focus on Forex, as you can see here. That is the fastest moving market in the world. That's the reason why I trade it. There's no other reason than that. I can trade anything else. It doesn't matter if it's indices, stocks, it could be crypto. The only thing we don't get into is options, but anything that's commodities, Forex, equities, or CFDs, we can definitely help with any of that, futures. And so just go ahead and reach out to us, and we'll go ahead and put something together for you guys, and we'll go ahead and do it. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. And again, we're looking at everything that the dollar would affect. All right. So Bitcoin, remember I told you guys we are looking at the 3-day chart. I'm expecting a breakout to the upside. It has happened, but not in the way that I've been wanting it to. So I'm not sure what these institutions are waiting for, but all of this is a uptrend breakout formation. This is screaming, I want to go up. Can they go down? Absolutely. They can do whatever they want because this is a major resistance level. But I don't think it's that major, because if it were, why is this the only move down that we got from this gigantic previous selling pressure? 44% selling pressure, and now it's turned into 12%. It doesn't make too much sense. So that's letting me know that when they unloaded back here, whomever this group was, they pretty much got rid of all of them because there's not much left. And I'm not saying this is a small pullback. This is massive. 12% is a lot. But what I am saying, 12% is nothing in comparison to 44. I would at least expect from a previous massive sell-off like this, at least half there should at least be a 22% move to the downside, maybe to this um support level here. We didn't get that. So there's a lot of buyers in here holding this thing up. They are really supporting this area here. And so I'm anticipating a breakout. So we've already had one little move here. We've had a second one. It got weaker. So it's tapering off. But I just got this just eerie feeling it's just going to break out to the upside. And if they do, then, we'll have an opportunity to take it up to about 43.75 before it turns around. Now, another reason why I believe there's a breakout is because all of this is uptrend right here, this formation here. It's a resistance level, but it's not supply. So we're going to get a pullback or a retracement, as we call it. But I'm expecting a continuation. Another reason why I'm expecting continuation is because there's nothing major in here to keep this from going up to this point. There's no major resistance after this one to keep it from hitting here. Everything you have is from history back here. And this history is, I'm not saying it's weak. It is strong, but it's not going to do much, because if this was really that strong, if this was really an issue, why were they able to crash through all of this so easily? Them coming down here should have been more of a struggle here. And the reason why there wasn't a struggle here is because they ate all of these buy orders up here. In the past, when we looked at Bitcoin, everybody was buyers in the past. Everybody. Nobody was buying below, let's say, 50. Because everybody in their mind, maybe not 50, but like 25 is what I'm trying to say. Nobody really buying below 25 because everybody was looking at that 100,000 number. And so we had a lot of buyers. But at some point, that ran out. And so when we end up getting here, now all of a sudden support becomes resistance. And so now that we have resistance here, this is a sell-off. If this sell-off gets broken through and goes up here, then all that tells me is that we don't have any real sellers here. What this was just a fear. That's all this was. It was just a bunch of fear, and everybody dropped. This wasn't institutional, because if it was institutional, we should have had a 50% move here from the last time it dropped. So that tells me all of this was fear. And they're probably going to create a catalyst that's going to get everybody excited to cause them to jump back in and go long. And we'll already be in this thing ready to go. So if you guys were looking at where we are with this, let's go down to the 15-hour I have here. Oh, it already knocked me out of the trade, guys. So we were in this trade here, 28,400, and I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a stop loss here, and it was, I think, 28,600. So it already pulled back. It pulled back twice already. So it already hit us. But I don't know if you guys remember, we got in a trade and it took off. And we have been in here waiting for it to come down here. And I had shared with you guys that on the 15-hour, there's a hidden demand trap down here that they might be using to stop out any support traders that will be looking to get in right at this level here. There's a small little demand level here. And so I wanted to make sure that we, stayed free of that. I want to take advantage of this here, of the upside. So what I'm going to do is go above this downtrend wick over wick here on the 15-hour. Let me catch that number. That's 28,400. So let's do 28,400. Let's do 5. Let's do 28,500. All right, so we're going to do 28,500. Let me change that here. There we go. Move that. All right. So if you guys look here on the 15 hour, we were right under here, but I don't want to get pulled back into this trade here. So I want to be above this area. Once it breaks out above this, I do believe it's going to continue the uptrend. I might want to get out higher than that. Hold on. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, all of this is uptrend. That's fine. Even this down here is uptrend. But let's make sure we clear this. I want to clear all of this. 28,715. All right, let's do that. All right. All right. So then this is an area of support. So let's do this is a major support level. There we go. All right, so we have a major support level. You can kind of see it on the 6 hour, this area here. This is the candlestick in charge, this little red guy here. And so that's been the culprit. And so as you can see, there's still a little bit of buying pressure right here. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna think I'm weird. But that, and then this little guy right there, that little tiny space, those are buying orders in there. Those are unfilled orders. Okay, you just gotta have to trust me. If you haven't taken mentorship programs, you're gonna have to trust me that that's what that means there. So we call that a demand trap, and so it's possible that they can come down, wick in, and then take off and go back up. Here are some other key levels here that they could wick down to before going up. You know how price action likes to be. Let's say you're doing something like this. You're trying to short from here. Let's say you're shorting from resistance here, and you see how they like to go up before they come down. And that's what I'm saying. In this situation, they may come down before they go up. So you always want to be prepared. Make sure you guys are not trading anything greater than 2 to 3% of a position size on anything that you're trading. And then make sure you place a stop loss as well, whether it's manual or a trailing. Let me see here. All right, so if price action goes up, I'm expecting a continuation of the uptrend here. We'll be back in this trade again. And then let me see here. So it looks like what I have is I'm getting out completely at my TP1, and I'm just testing Bitcoin out at every level. I'm not gonna shave. I'm just gonna get out. So we're gonna go from here, and our first TP is 31,850, and we're just gonna close that bad boy out completely and see what happens. I do have this guy that was just created. I don't trust levels that are newly created too much. I do believe this will work, but it holding may not happen. So once we get up here, what we'll do is we'll just move our stop loss to, let's say, if this is 28,715, we'll move it to like 29,000. And then we'll protect this here while it's up here, and then we'll see what happens. Because they could just consolidate. That's what I see thus far. All right, Cottrell. Yeah, we can look at gold. Yeah, because I got gold way over here back at the end. It's gonna be a minute, but I'll look at it right now for you. Let's see here. All right, so that was Bitcoin. Let's look at gold. Yes, sir. All right, so gold. What time frame was I using here? We were looking at a downtrend pullback on the 45-minute at the last time I was on here. Whoa, this thing has been consolidating hard for a long time. All right, let's look at what I found on the 1 week. This is what we looked at last time, so let's take a look at it. 1 week, 12-hour, and 9-hour. If you guys are missing it, you're broke. Trails is on the team with us at Toshi. He's actually the founder of Toshi Markets. We're all on the same team. And when I say this guy's crushing gold, he's crushing gold. So you need to get with him. Let me see here. Where is his handle at? There we go. Here he is right here. You guys write that down. Trails _ and make sure you follow him. If you like trading metals, specifically gold, you're going to want to put some money in your pocket. So almost every day, profit is being made in the gold market there. So go ahead and check out my boy and make it happen. So let's look at gold real quick. Let's take a look at, see what I was seeing on the 1 week. Oh, another thing, he's scalping. So that's different from what I'm showing you guys here. Okay, so if he's saying long and I'm saying short, it's because we're looking at 2 different time frames. We're not in disagreement. All right. I'm not on here with you guys every day. I'm just here once a week, just to share with you guys what I'm seeing. All right, so let me get rid of a lot of this. All right, so gold is all the way at its all-time high already. So I'm going to just deal with this area here. I could have swore we already had one mapped out. Let's see what this is. What's up, Trails? Yeah, I was just I don't know if you were on here just a minute ago. So let's see, this is the 9-hour, 12-hour. So this thing already took off. And again, like I was saying, make sure you get with Trails here, follow him. And whenever he does something, you guys will be alerted. We just did a buy trade to go long. And so as you can see, this thing has already taken off nicely. And you can see how we're both in agreement with the long. So I don't know when I did this chart here, But notice I'm saying that you place a buy stop order after price action closes above 1962, and you can see it's already done that. So whenever we found this, we were saying once price action closes above, we'll place a buy stop order, and obviously it closed above that, and now we're in an uptrend, and we were taking this trade up to 2037. That was our buy order take profit for some reason. Let's go to 12 hour. Let's go to 1 week. Oh, here it is. I see it now. Here's my curve analysis. I was wondering where I got that from. All right, you guys. So if we're looking at this as curve, this was the last pivot low they created, and this was the last pivot high. Then what we're looking at here is a continuation of the uptrend. And so the highest level that I have it going to would be up here, 2661. Now, I don't know if they're going to break out beyond that point. We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, I don't see that happening. But again, we'll wait and see. The reason why I'm saying that is because if we're looking at this ultimately as being curve analysis, the real curve is down here. Right now, we're playing in this supply area. But the real curve is down here. And if this is the real curve, which I believe it is, then this thing, all it did was it came down, got into mid pivot. As you can see, had a lot of support at mid pivot. All of this right here is just taking stop losses. That's all this is. This is probably went down to the 33. Let me check and verify that. Sure it did. See that? It pulled back to the 33% fib. What that tells me is this was a first paycheck. This is institutional. Look at this long immediate retest. That's an institutional move. This big old hammer right here, they were testing this area at 33. What happened? They came down, got it, and went up. But anytime they test an area at 33, I'm anticipating for them to come back down, and they're going to come back down somewhere in between 1545 and 1451. No time soon. They're still going up. But I'm just letting you know, we're already in supply. And we'd have to wait and see what kind of turn we're going to get up here so that we understand and know when the downtrend is going to happen. But I do believe there's going to be a downtrend somewhere in this candle. This is a nice hammer that they created here. So notice price action gets rejected, by the sellers. The sellers get rejected here because there's a lot of buying pressure here. And then right here, the buyers are getting rejected. So from both sides, you have rejection. That's why this whole middle area here is consolidation, because from here you have rejection. Okay, so these are the sellers getting rejected. These are the buyers getting rejected. So everybody's getting squeezed in between here. The buyers finally broke out of this area, but look how much fighting with these sellers being in here. These buyers are fighting right now. So every buy opportunity that we place in here, please understand, make sure you guys are getting confirmation from someone like myself or Trails or someone on our team. Make sure you verify if it's still good to go long, because we are in supply going long. All right, and that's dangerous unless you know what you're doing. So make sure you put a manual trailing stop as you guys are trading this over in this area. But I'm still long temporarily, but I want you guys to be aware, protect yourself, because if this thing shoots down, which I believe it will, then you're going to have an issue if you're in this thing and you're not protected. So make sure you do that. Now let me do something real quick here. I'm going to do another mapping of it here. All right, I'm going to do two maps real quick of gold. I'm going to do the big picture, which is this one here that I see. And then we'll do the curve analysis, which is what price action is currently working within, whatever time frame they're working in. They could be working within a 5-minute time frame, whatever that is. We'll find that and see what they're doing there. Give me 1 second. Uh, 1982. Let's do that there. So 1982 will be a sell stop order. I wouldn't change the sell limit order, even though it already hit. 2044. We'll adjust that in just a second if we need to. Let me see here. Bam, bam. All right, looks like that USD news is starting to come in because euro dollar is pulling back hard right now. So we're just going to hold it. I'll look at that in just a second, but just hold your position. They're just pulling back to the daily open at 109.77. I know they went past that. I always anticipate about a 20 pip wave around the daily open, above or below. Don't never allow them to shake you from the daily open price. I don't trade the daily open, but for those of you who do, I know a lot of people who do, give yourself some wiggle room. Okay, they're going to bounce around that price because they know everybody's trying to trade it. So they just pulled back to it. So I would just hold my position for now for the short. 2044. All right. We're going to do 1866. What is this here? 1500. All right, so this is what I have here. Actually, let me put another one here. 1785. I like to take profit before a mid pivot as well, because sometimes you can get a big pullback from that. So that'll be my second one. All right. All right. So for this is for those who, like to do some long-term swing trading or some position trading. That's what this is for. Let's see here. All right, so everything looks pretty good here. 14. Let's call that 1485 actually. I'm going to be on here for a few hours, guys. So if you guys are enjoying yourself, get you some breakfast, something to eat. I'll be here for a while. I'm going over everything today. All of these pairs here. So if you got to go, I appreciate your time here. If you want to stay, hey, get you a donut, some sugar, energy drink, whatever you need, because we're going to be here finding some money all day. Not all day, maybe for a couple hours. I ain't going to be here no all day. I got other stuff to do. But I definitely want to go over all of my pairs because I won't have much time later. So I need to go over everything I'm going to be in. Let me say this real quick. Just looking at this from first glance, there is still the possibility of a breakout to the upside. And I'm saying that because of this area here. This is all uptrend breakout. But what I don't like is all of this rejection. This is buying rejection here. When you get a big hammer, and this is a 1 week candle, so that was a strong rejection here. But that rejection came from this supply area here. The reason why I'm saying it could break out is because when supply is taken out early, they were supposed to come all the way down here, satisfy demand first, which is our demand level here, then go up and satisfy supply, and then come back down to demand again, back up to supply. They've been staying up here into supply because all of the sellers have been getting rejected down here. So it's just been buying, buying, buying. Now, you got to ask yourself, why is everybody buying? They're not trusting the economy. So a lot of this movement here is just people just not being secure in what's happening in the market. And so they're starting to cause this thing to reverse. But there is demand down here. And all it takes is a big institution to push it down here. But as of right now, this thing could break out to the upside. And that's why I originally had our pivot up here. So this is the correct analysis or curve analysis that you should have. And in a typical real world, this is where we should be. We should be shorting this right now. It would have already hit our sell limit order, and we should be getting prepared with a sell stop order to short. So I'm just going to check and see if all they're going to do is make their way maybe back up to this, and then we're going to short again, or if they're actually going to do a breakout to the upside. And I'm just going to do that by measuring this curve analysis here. So from here to here. If you guys have any questions or comments about what I just did, let me know. Let me go through some of the chat group real quick. Let me get rid of this first. Here we go. What's up, Casey? Appreciate you. Casey's one of the few people that he be taking advantage. I'll be like, anybody want me to trade something or look at a chart? Casey be throwing them out there. All right, Casey. So I hope you've been eating good, bro. Off of the charts that we've been looking at. Trail says, hit their TP. Come on now. Y'all see? This is what we do. We make money around here. He was buying from 206 and also 201. Oh, perfect. 206 and 201 long. Awesome. Let me see here. Let me take a look at here. So what I'm going to do now is let me save this. This is the big picture trend that we have here before I lose it. So this is going to be our gold trade, and this is going to be our downtrend. We're basing this on the 1 week chart, and this is going to be for those who like trading the high time frame. Okay, this is not the same as what Cottrell is doing. He scalps. So don't come on here going, oh, Professor said it's short and Cottrell said it's long. We're doing two different strategies. All right. So now I'm going to look closer at this. Now that we have that saved, let me favorite that there. Get rid of those other ones. Get rid of that. TradingView, if you're listening, when I hit the remove button right here, I'd like to be able to stay on this page because sometimes I want to remove more than one thing, or give me some check boxes that I can select if I want to remove more than one. But it disappears every time I hit something like this. See if I hit yes, now it goes away. I gotta jump back in there. All right, so I'll put an option in there. Maybe somebody else might be hating on me if I say change it. Like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So let me highlight that. See how I favorited that and it didn't go away on me? That's all I'm asking, Trading View. I'll get rid of it when I'm ready. All right. So we can. Oh, before we do that, before we zoom in, let me take a look at euro dollar real quick, because we got an alert right now on the 6-minute chart. Euro dollar downtrend. There we go. Remember, we're counter trend trading. Euro dollar's in an uptrend. We're trading short, so that's counter trend trade. Give me 1 second, guys. We got an alert on the 6-minute. Oh yeah, this is that pullback I was talking about. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, fam. I am back. It says something on the 6-minute. Yeah, we got a spike here. It's because of that news. They're playing around. Let's see. Where's daily open? Yep, told you. See that daily open price, 109.77. We got in at 109.81. Our real order was 946. I'm looking at it now. So we originally got in at 946. Ooh, that was sniper. 946. Where's that at? 946 right here. Oh yeah. So when that thing pulled back, we got in at 946. And then my crazy butt put a stop loss too tight, and then it hit it, came back, and so now I'm here. Stop loss is at 110.14, pretty far away at this point. So we're gonna leave that there. We are shorting. But I want you guys to be aware, I still have a sell limit order up here. I need to remove that stop loss there. I don't want them wicking that and then I'm out the game. Let me fix this here. Sell limit order 110.23. So this is after we I don't know if you guys remember, we already made like I think 80 something pips or whatever. It was like 67 pips on the first one and I don't know how many pips on the next one, but we hit this TP like 2 times already, like twice. So we've already capitalized off of this, and so I was trying to go to the extreme, and so I found an area possibly at 110.23 that they might come into based on the 3-minute chart. We're not going to go there, but based on the 3-minute chart, even the 1 hour, it says here. Let me see what that looks like. Let me get rid of that. All right, so I'm at the extreme 110.23, and if they decide to wick up here, I'll have 2 positions. But I'm just going to hold this because they're doing exactly what I said. They're playing around the daily open. That's all they did was pull back. And we're holding this thing all the way down to 108.85, just as it gets into this demand level here. So demand starts here. You can kind of see across here. There's some support, but there's also demand there. And we are expecting it to come down to this tiny little candle here, right where the daily open is what we believe they're after. They've already tackled all of this here. This is all noise. There's nothing in here worth trading. It's just noise. So if you're in this trade, you want to just stay short and hold on. We're going to get a hiccup here, this little hammer here, in this immediate retest. This is an institutional level here. So I do expect a pullback. That's why I'm shaving. So once we shave here and it pulls back, I'll probably add another sell position. But it could hit this buy limit order and go all the way up here. I don't know what they're going to do. All I know is they're coming down here. But they could bounce back and forth like they've been doing until they get down here. But in either case, don't let them shake you. Okay, you guys got to learn how to put smaller position sizes when you're swing trading. You put smaller position sizes and your stop loss is further away. Okay, you do 1-to-1 trades or 2-to-1 trades. I do mostly 1-to-1. Let me see here. Get rid of that. All right, there we go. I put this alert here just in case it breaks this immediate retest here. That lets me know that it's a possibility they can continue the uptrend. And if they do, just expect them to just come up here to this daily open price, possibly to a level up in here. And then I'll be just adding another short position to go short. I have an oscillator that I set up here, and I have my settings in here. These are custom settings to kind of let me know when institutions are adding orders. And so when it turns blue like this, this is institutional buying. So they just added some buy orders, probably because of the news. And so this pressure is probably what's going to take them up to this other daily open here. And then we should have the downtrend continuation. But I'm not moving. I'm going to stay here and here. This is only, I know you're going to think I'm strange, but this is only 40 pips away from each other. But I've held much bigger spread than that, or drawdown than that. That's what happens when you swing trade. Okay, you got to be prepared for to ride the waves. All right, so just wanted to give you guys an update. Didn't want you to be alarmed or anything. That's what I'm anticipating. I'm just holding my short strong. This short is temporary. Once it comes down here, I'm expecting a big picture uptrend again. Remember, if I go to the 5-day, this is the big picture of where we are. We are shorting this little guy here. Okay, and we're taking it all the way up to this up here. this one here. And so let me see if we have that. Do we have that here? Yeah, we have it here. So euro dollar uptrend on the 5-day. Thank goodness. Glad I had it. I did not feel like charting that again. Here we go. So I'm anticipating that we're going to have a big move to the upside, like long term, for a minute. And all of this is based on just, the institutions falsifying everything. Not so much institutions, but the Feds and the institutions working together. And so if we do get that breakout to the upside, I'm anticipating us coming all the way up into this supply area on the 5-day chart, which is way up here. And so right now we're counter trend trading by shorting, but that short is temporary. Euro dollar and gold are positively correlated. So that uptrend breakout that I was anticipating on gold that could happen and it'll create new all-time highs. That's possible if I see, more uptrend potential on euro dollar. So that's why I'm starting to see that turn on gold. Gold it's in a weird spot right now. If we're using the proper curve analysis, it should be shorting. But if we're basing things on sentiment and fear and how people feel, it's going to break out to the upside, because the more people are afraid, the more they're going to hoard things that are real. Okay, what we're doing on here, which is speculating price and making money from that speculation, that money right here, it's not real until we withdraw it and it hits our bank account and we spend it. But when you buy gold, physical gold, that's real. When you buy property, that's real. You buy a painting, that's real. You buy an antique car, that's real. When you buy this other stuff, nothing's real until it's in your hand. Everything else is just exchangeable. That's why they call it currency, because it's like electricity. It just moves. So as long as I can hand it to you and you can buy something with it, it has value. The moment that you and I can't exchange it, it no longer has value. And that's why you have situations like in Venezuela and places where poverty happens at an alarming rate. And then you got, money running through the streets because it no longer has value. It only has the value we give it. All right. But guess what? A house will always have value. It ain't gonna never not have value. Somebody's gonna always want to live in that thing because you need to be covered. I don't care what the economy looks like. So you guys want to learn how to speculate price in trading, and then you want to go out and invest in things long term that have value. Go get you some property, rent out those spaces, go invest in a lot of other things. Go open you up some trust accounts, create generational wealth. Don't just sit here and trade all day and then spend all your money and look like all of these people online. All right, Trails. Love you, bro. Glad he said that. So we were looking at this here. All right, sounds good. Definitely. All right, so let's look at the small picture here on gold. Since we're on the 1 week, I'm gonna look at the 1 day real quick. And now I'm just looking at this small little picture, just this little picture. That's it. I'm not going any further than this. So if we use this as our curve, all right, so our support level, yeah, I can chart it, yes. Polarche, no problem. So I'm looking at this here. There's a potential buying opportunity again on gold. Let me see. Looks like it's on its way up. See if I can find. Starting to look cleaner up in here. See if I can find. Oh, it might be this here. Let's see if it. Yep, that's it. So see how the indicator highlighted that area? Perfect. If you guys want access to our, these are indicators are ours. If you guys want access to them, just hit me up at Daily Bread Q&A on Telegram. And also, you can go to our live stream at Fx'tive HNW. And if you're outside the U.S., you can hit us up at Toshi Markets on Telegram as well. We trade and chart anything. These are some of the members of the team here. There are more of us, about 11 of us. Go ahead and hook up with these people here, and you can ask us any questions you want over in Telegram, and we'll go ahead and help you out. We're not new to TradingView, but we're new to this whole live streaming stuff. So bear with us as we try to navigate through it all. But getting back to gold here, I do see it continuing an uptrend. What's up, Immaculate Tony? All right. Showing love, making sure I follow. I stream as well. My boy's Trails, awesome. Man, nice to meet you, man. Me and Trails go back about 5-6 years. So, yeah, awesome to get to meet you. Hopefully we get to shake hands one day and break bread. So this is pulling to the upside right now, but this is temporary. I see it coming down eventually to possibly this area here, to where it says major support, before continuing the uptrend. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm addressing still here at the office. Addressing some questions here. All right. So we see this is an immediate retest here. And so they're coming down here. This is all a false positive. This is based on the news that just happened this morning. So this is a false positive. This isn't going to hold. If you were in this long, Cottrell took advantage of this support level here, and they went long. And I think they got out somewhere up here to get out before the resistance level, because this is not going to hold. So we can see they're on their way down here. I still have this support level. And so I see it coming down, and then we can take advantage of this up here to the upside, the supply level. This right here, we have an immediate retest behind supply. This is the answer to what I was thinking. So gold is going to have an uptrend breakout. There's going to be a breakout to the upside. When they get here, they should pull back. And then after that pullback, we should have another breakout to the upside. So I'm expecting some higher highs, some all-time highs on gold. But to jump in on that, we got to find how far is it going to pull back, and it's possible that it's going to pull back here. So let me dial in some more. So far, we have the 9-hour, which is this here, 12-hour, and the 1 week. Let me save this here. Before I forget it. Prices is 1952, 1953, 85, 1950. Let's do 53. I'm going to do 1953 as a buy position. On here, because that's where our major support level is. Remember, they could wick down. We'll put our buy stop order at 1934.34. 1934.34 will be our stop loss. I hope I said that right. Our stop loss. I don't know what I said just a minute ago. But our stop loss for this buy position will be 1934.34. And then our buy limit order will be 1953. Remember, no greater than 2% of whatever your balance is. It's 1953. All right, so we'll get in at 1953 here. And we'll TP at uh 2033 36. How about that? All right, we should be able to get away with 2036. So I want to get out before it gets up in here, and we'll see what happens. But I think we're going to get our last pullback here. And whatever they create, they might only pull back to maybe mid pivot and continue the uptrend. Typically, it's the pullback is 30. Let me see here. It's 25 to 33%. So if it pulls back, that means it'll pull back to either this area here, that's resistance. This is going to become support. So once they break out here, then and this then becomes support, then that's when we'll have the continuation of the uptrend, I'm sure. So, or I'm anticipating, I should say. All right, so this is the extreme that I have to get in 1953 and to exit at 2036. Those of you who are, swing traders, then this is a good opportunity for you here. What are they doing now? Looks like they're still moving to the upside. Let me check out some of these smaller time frames, like maybe the 15-minute or so. Let me check this candle out here. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to see where could they possibly turn in this resistance level right around here. If they turn, can we capture that downtrend? For those of you who have the ability to short. Okay, this will be a good area, I think. So this looks like a good point of control. So if they're controlling the market here, and this could just be, stopping people out that might be trying to short from here. So this area right here is where they're controlling price. All right, so here we are on the 20-minute. This is an uptrend continuation pattern. So that's them going higher. If they do go higher, then it looks like they're going to probably take out that supply level first. If they keep pushing, unless there's something in here. Let me see where the anchor break is. So the anchor break would be here. So anchor break just means where's the candlestick that's in charge of all of this movement here, and that's this pivot low here, this candle. So this candlestick is in charge, this green one. This is what caused all of the uptrend. Price action has not broken this pivot. We call that an anchor when it holds like that. So this price of 1969 has been holding. And so this is the last high price that it had. And it hasn't broken 2015.07 yet. So if it breaks 2015.07, then it lets us know they have plans on continuing the uptrend. If they don't break it, then they're still dealing with the area of support and possibly some demand. Here we also have on the 2-hour chart, we have another level down here. Let me see if that pops up any earlier. I told you guys there was a trap down there. And now it's starting to pop up. Oh no, this one was already, yeah, this immediate retest already took that out. Let's go here. This looks nice here too. So based on this 8-hour, I like this here. And that there. Out of all of this, I would lean more towards this, but be prepared. They could wick down in between these two blue lines here. Okay, so this is what I like the most. So this candle here, this looks really nice. This is on the, what is this, the 5-hour? Oh, it highlighted it. Perfect. All right, cool. So let's get rid of these two. Yes. The indicator is in agreement with my eyeballs. All right, so this is, we're going to keep what we got. So yes, they're coming down here. This is based on the 5-hour as well. And then the 2-hour. So we're gonna put right here 5 hour and 2 hour. We're gonna leave that hourglass there because that lets me know if price action has come down there or not. This is absolutely perfect. 1953. This makes me want to go a little higher. I'm kind of afraid it may not work out. What price is this where the buy orders are satisfied? 1954. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I want to do 55. Let's do that. I just want to get in the trade. Once I'm in, I'm gonna just hold it as long as they let me. If it doesn't pull back hard, I'm gonna just hold this thing because I'm thinking it's gonna break out from here to the upside and not come back. 1955. All right. So we're good there. All right. So now I'm just trying to see if there's an opportunity for me to short this thing down to this here. 2 hour. Yeah, the only place we could would be this point of control here under 206. That's where we'd have to get in at. Let's go back to the 2 hour. Let me put on some other indicators here. Where's my daily open? That might help me. They should be shorting soon. This is all resistance. Get that. One second, guys. We have a downtrend wick over wick formation here. Let me turn off some of this stuff here. So we have this downtrend formation here. And then we have this zone here on the 2 hour that we saw here. So they could pull up to here and short, but that's quite a ways. I don't think they're going to make it up there. That's almost another point. Yeah, I don't think they're going to make it up there right now. Yeah, they should be turning from this resistance level from what I'm seeing. So I'm going to take a chance. Where was that at? The 5 hour? So I'm going to take a chance and short it from in this area here. Let me see if I can find a nice. Nah, there's nowhere in here. Yeah, it's just that right there. All right. So again, I see price action coming down to this 5-hour level here. And let's get rid of all this. This didn't even help us. It's just giving me the same answer. So we have resistance. There's a point of control here. So I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to short down to here. And I'm going to get out at the top of this here. So what is this? 1960. And then this here is 206. So let's do that. This is a high risk trade. So don't you guys do it. If you aren't able to manage it. So let's do 206. And let's get out at 1961. See if that worked out for us. That right there. So sell stop to this to that there. All right. 2020. And let's put a resistance in here. Call it 2025. All right, so we got resistance up here at around 2025. Point of control is here. And we're going to base that point of control on the, I think it was the 2-hour. Yeah, the 2-hour chart here. So the 2-hour chart has this uptrend formation there. So that would be the point of control. Go ahead and save this template. All right, and let me. All right, perfect. And then delete the other one. Yes. All right, cool. All right, so if it breaks this, I'm anticipating an uptrend breakout. Other than that, this is a point of control or, resistance. It's a resistance level there. But I'm anticipating if it violates this point of control for the uptrend, this is where the buyers would take control. If the buyers do not take control and open and close above this anchor break here, then I'm anticipating it's going to short back down, which is what it should do because of all this resistance. And they need to satisfy this demand level down here. So If it does, then I'll be taking a chance on shorting it to the downside. Let me see here. All right, perfect. Any questions on gold? This is what I'm looking at. Uh, 2036. I need to put TP up there. So my take profit is going to be 2036 when it goes to the upside. So just so we're clear, and you guys are aware of what I'm doing here. I'm looking at this. This is an anchor break to the upside. This is a point of control for the buyers to keep it long. If this area in between these two white lines, if the buyers don't take over here, then it's going to short. If the buyers take over, it's going to go long. So if it shorts, I'm anticipating that it's going to go below this point of control and keep shorting. And if it does, it's going to pick up this sell stop order at 2006, and I'm going to get out at 1961. Going to make a quick 45 bucks. Okay. And then when it gets down here, we'll jump back in with a buy limit order because now we'll be inside of a demand level, which is also near a major support level. And from there, we'll catch the uptrend, and then we'll exit at 2036 because it might be another opportunity to short one more time before it breaks out to the upside. All right. Once again, any questions on gold? Any questions on gold? No? All right. Palache, you still with me? I'm about to chart whatever it is you're looking at there. Let me see here. What else do we got? We did Bitcoin. Oh, Swiss yen, my most hated pair. Okay, come on, Swiss yen. I was waiting to get an attitude. All right, so Swiss finally let us in. I've been negative on this thing forever. It just would not drop for nothing in the world. I almost gave up on it and just took a. Well, I did lose some money. I was shorting from here, and then it broke out to the upside on me. That made me so mad. Look at this. 245 pips. I didn't take it all the way up there, but I'm just saying it broke out. And I had said that I was on one of my webinars. You'll hear me say, man, this looks like it's going to break out to the upside. And I was like, yeah, but they should be shorting. Sure enough, they went higher. So anyway, they went higher, and I was able to catch it higher. And now we're up there. We do have a demand zone. And at the 12-hour, we can take a look at that. This little guy here. I don't think this is going to hold. Delete that there. But I do have an alert here to let me know that when it gets down here, I may want to close this out. So I'm just going to see how they react to that. But I am anticipating it could keep coming down. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way down here, but this is where demand is. There's no demand. There's nothing but support all the way through here, but there's no demand. So demand is here, way down here. I don't know what would cause it to come way down there. So let's make sure at every point you shave something off. Be mindful of these key levels. So be mindful of this support level here. Be mindful of this level here. All these pivotal levels. Anything that says pivot high or pivot low, be mindful. They could turn at any one of those levels. That's all supporting. All those pivot lows and pivot highs, that's nothing but support and resistance levels. That's all they are. Okay. So just get ready. It could turn anywhere. But there is no demand until you get down here. This is an absolute turning point, meaning it'll go from shorting to long from here. All the other levels is just going to pull back or retrace, but then it's going to continue shorting. But Swiss yen is still in an uptrend. It has a long way to go to the upside. That's why I'm saying I don't see it pulling down, coming way down here. But let's be prepared for whatever, because these institutions out here, they trying to shake us as much as possible. All right. So anyway, I have it. I'm already in the trade here. We're already a good 35 pips in. So we're positive on this trade. I'm not going to move my stop loss just yet. They could easily wick back to that. So I'm going to leave it at 153.98. And we're going to start shaving at 148.25. Next one, 146. Next one, 143.66. Next is 140.66. And if they take it all the way down to the demand zone, we're going to get out at 138.66. And then we'll get ready to figure out how we want to jump in to go long. Any questions on Swiss yen? Let me save that there. So that was Swiss yen downtrend. Oh, here's the Swiss yen uptrend. What does that look like? It's the same chart. Oh, no, it's not. There's a breakout here. So if you guys can see, if I go back to the 15 hour, the bigger picture, I have this. So this is my big picture. I see it going higher, making some all-time highs. See how it broke this here? This is an immediate retest, letting me know that they're heading higher. So what I did was I used some historical data from another broker. And based on that historical data from another broker, I was able to anticipate how high I think they're going. And so the curve analysis that I have from the other broker is 158.45 would be the pivot high. And then the pivot low would be 137.15. And if this is true, then we just hit a pivotal area. This is still an uptrend formation. That's why I'm telling you guys, be mindful and careful of this short. They could just come down and then take off and go back up. I have a buy limit order here at 151.25. Why? Interesting. All right, let's go back to our previous one. Let's see if I can. That was anticipatory of how high it could go. But now let's get back to reality of where we actually are, not where we could go. Support. Where's support at? Here we go. I'm gonna actually no, I'll leave it there. I do want to get alerted for that. So if I had to guess, support will probably be this guy here. Let me see what's in here. All right, that looks nice right there. So the only way this swish in downtrend will happen is if it breaks whatever major support level is next. Okay, so there is something in here. We're already starting to see an uptrend formation in here on the 8 hour. There we go again on the 4 hour. So let me mark that. So we got demand zone on the 8 hour and the 4 hour. Possibly. You guys enjoying yourself? I got anybody online with me? Any questions? Any comments? Anybody making any money off of any of these trades? And how are you guys feeling about anything out there? Let's get some dialogue going and see if we can, while we wait for some of this money to trigger and hit. Oh, something just triggered. What just triggered? Something just triggered. Oh, probably Bitcoin. I don't think we were in the Bitcoin trade. Let's check. Bitcoin triggered, y'all. They spiked up there. I was not expecting that. All right, well, we're in now. Let's see what they do with us from here. I hope they don't butcher us too badly. Hopefully they continue the uptrend from here, but we're back in the uptrend on this one. And let's see what happens. All right, so back to, I think it was Swiss yen that we were looking at. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is find the area that I believe they're going to use as support / demand to continue. There has to be a demand level up here as well in order for it to go up. And let me measure this and see if this is the... It sure is. By golly. Look at that. It is 33. Look how the support level in the demand zone is right around 33. Remember I told you guys they like to pull back to 33 to 20, between 25 and 33. So I just measured that. So let's see if something pops up. Something might pop up in there. So that's the 9 hour, 8 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. Still ain't got nothing. Let's try 45 minute. Nothing. Let's set that date. 4/27, 2045. Still nothing there. Let's see here. Oh, got a little guy here. It's nice. Let me map this out here. And let's do that. So I'm going to put an order to buy. I'm going to take a chance and put an order to buy at 1. Let's do one. Let's do the top of this 150. I hate when they do this. This is what we call a level on level, and they split it in half, and then it makes it difficult to figure out which one they're after. So let's split it in the middle and do 75 maybe. What's the top of this? That's 77. So what is the proximal? 72. Yeah, let's do 75. See if we can get that. 150, 75. Um, 150.75 for the buy. There we go. Actually, we can leave that. We can leave that support level there, just so we know that that's the reason why we're picking that buy limit order. It's because of support. Where is it at? All right, cool. All right, so we'll do that. I'm going to get rid of this. This is all downtrend. I can see it closer now. That's not going to hold. That's garbage. All right, so right now I'm in a short here. I'm going to get out earlier. I'm going to get out at 150.90. Whoops. Long one. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get out at 150.90. We're already in at 153.14. The daily open was at 153.58, so this is a good catch. The daily open happened, and then they started shorting from the moment they opened. So they're on their way down. Be mindful, they could come here to this daily open and start going up. So make sure that you put an alert here. When price action gets here to whatever this price, 152.33, when it gets to this price, you need to alert yourself. Let me see here. And you want to verify downtrend continuation. It's a buy limit order. All right, and then we're going to put an alert on that thing. So once it crosses down and actually closes below that price, this is the 20-minute chart, and we're looking for a downtrend breakout. Copy that, edit this. So once it crosses down the horizontal ray and it closes on the 20-minute chart, then I'm gonna take a look at it again and verify if it's gonna, based on what kind of formation they create here, that'll let me know if they're gonna keep going up. But I'm definitely, when this triggers, I'm gonna move my stop loss from up here to maybe 153 even. Okay, but not until I get an alert here. Then I'm gonna move my stop loss to 153 even, because if it pulls back, I don't want to lose this principal. But if it keeps shorting, at least we're protected here, and we can make this money down to here, and then get ready for the long. The long is going to be at 150.75. So let's go ahead and do that there. 150.75. Let's just do a regular standard. And for now, no TP. We'll wait and see what they create and what they do. If I had to guess, though, my TP will probably be this daily open price, this 153 here. All right. So, any questions on Swiss yen? Palache, you still there? You said, can you chart JP 255? USD. Let me see here. All right, so that's what we have for the Swiss yen. So this is the Swiss yen downtrend on the 20-minute. All right, so here we go here. We'll see what happens here. Be prepared, okay? When I start seeing daily opens like this, they could wick down here. I don't anticipate them doing so, but they could. So be prepared for anything. Again, we're going to protect, we're going to move our stop loss manually, and we're going to put it at 153. Once price action moves further down and gets away from us, you can even do it right after it breaks this pivot low. So as soon as price action opens and closes below 152.62, then you guys can go ahead and do a manual or trailing stop. All right. No questions on Swiss yen. Cool. We already looked at Dixie. Oh, the S&P. All right, so this is where we are with the S&P. We are still waiting for it to come up to our supply zone on the 4-day. It has not moved. It's still going sideways, so we're just going to be patient. I don't want to jump in this thing as it's going back and forth like this. That'll be nerve-wracking. So we're still waiting on the S&P to go up. Let me see. Euro Kiwi on the 2-day. All right, Euro Kiwi. Come through for your boy. All right, looks like our sell limit order did not get triggered, but our sell stop order did get triggered. Okay. Where did you get triggered at? 176. Oh, I must have put that in the wrong. I sure did. Put that in the wrong box. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. 222. $79,033. Oh no, I did have that right. I did have that right. All right, there we go. I think that's what I had wrong. Is that it? Let me see. Yes, that's it. All right, perfect. And then we are going to be buying here at 160.10. Change that to a standard. And we'll deal with the TP later. Oh, is this 160.10? No. There we go. All right, so we're already in this trade here. Let's go ahead and 178.33. All right, so Euro Kiwi, if you guys were following me a few weeks ago, we put the Euro Kiwi trade in. I think, did somebody suggested this one? Yeah, it was Casey. So shout out to Casey. He was looking at the Euro Kiwi trade not too long ago. And when we were looking at Euro Kiwi, I think he was going long, but I shared with him that I saw a short on the horizon. And this is where we are now. So once again, shout out to Casey for suggesting this particular pair here, Euro Kiwi. We charted it, and we are now officially in the green. Yes, we are. So we're going to be shaving off here at 176, quarter of our position, and we're going to keep shaving all the way down. And you guys can get all of this. I'm sure I made a video already, so I'm not going to belabor this, but here's all the numbers here. And just be mindful that we're shaving as we go down, but we're already up, and we've already protected our position here, and we've secured about 70 pips already with this stop loss. So amazing, amazing, amazing. Thanks to Casey for suggesting this particular pair. That's the only reason why we're in it. Awesome. So let me save this update. Euro Kiwi. All right, so we're already positive on Euro Kiwi. So moving on. Check on my Euro dollar again. Whoa, trading view just froze. Let's try it again. Oh my, what's happening? Oh, maybe it's just this. Wow, it doesn't even work for none of my Euro dollar. Wow, you guys are dirty for that. Maybe it's just taking a while to load. All right, I'll come back to that later. Pound dollar. Looking good on this as well. I don't know what I was doing with all of this here. But let's go ahead and delete it. All right, let's chart this because it doesn't look like I finished it. I don't have any time frames on here either, so bear with me. Let's make sure I got this right. All right, so we're going to use this as our curve, this one and this one. Yeah, so we're good. So these two are our curve. And let me see if I can find a nice time frame for us. It might be this one. What is this, 10 hour? Let's see if this pops up. Nope. Is it this? Yep, it is that. All right, so found it. So now we're looking at the 5 hour. What did I have on here? Oh, I did. I had 10 hour and 5 hour. Okay. All right, so 10 hour and 5 hour. That way I can find the chart faster. All right. Oh, so looks like we had two orders. We had a sell limit order at 124.90. We had a sell stop order at 124.50. Both of them got triggered. You see how it came down? Actually, price action was down here. It came up, hit our sell limit order, but it also wicked down and hit our sell stop order and then came back up. So we're in drawdown on the sell stop order, but we're positive on the sell limit order. And when you average both of them out, this is where I'm at. So it takes both of those and averages them. And so I'm going to be shaving when I get to 124.05 and 123.70, closing it completely out at 123.10. I need to move my stop loss manually. And I got to figure out where to do it at. So probably what I would say is if price action closes, see how it just wicked but didn't close? If it, I'm sorry, not closes, opens. So if price action opens and you'd like for it to close as well, that would be a perfect scenario. But if it at least opens below $1.2450, then you can move your stop loss to 124, let's say 75. That's probably where I'll move mine. But I needed to get down to this sell stop order first and get away from me so I can secure that bag. Other than that, I'd put the stop loss at 125, let's say 13 up here or so. But actually, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to leave it while it's up here. There's no point in me moving it. I'm good. I'll just watch it because it is in a downtrend for now. Big picture, it's in an uptrend, so we're counter trend trading it to the downside. Any questions on pound dollar? All right, we also have Kiwi dollar. Let me go ahead and update this here. Kiwi dollar. No time frame. Oh, 6 day. Oh wow, I'm expecting a breakout to the upside on this one here, and I did not put my orders in yet. Bad me. Get rid of all of this noisy stuff here. This is probably some low time frame stuff I was doing. There we go. We'll leave that there. So that means this support level already been reached, which is this. Why didn't I put none of these orders in? This is weird. 6105. Let me do this top one first. 6225. $62.25. And we'll just take it all the way to 71. And then 6105. We'll do another order there. Uh, 71. Okay, so I have a buy limit order at 6105 on the Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar, we have an uptrend. And it is 62.25 is the buy stop. 61.05 is the buy limit. And we're going to start shaving at 64.50. That'll be our first one. And then we'll just shave a half a position there, and then we'll shave another half at 67, it looks like. And then that's it. And then we'll be selling at 71.66. No take profit just yet. We'll see where we're going once we get there. All right, so for the Kiwi dollar, there you have it. Buy limit order is 61.05. Buy stop order at 62.25. We're going to be shaving at 64.50, 67, and 71, and then we'll be getting ready to short at 71.66. Any questions on Kiwi dollar? That's where we are with Kiwi dollar. Again, I'm just going through all of my trades. If you guys have anything you want me to chart, I can look at it. Casey, if you're still on, let me know. And then I'll look at a pound yen if you want me to. Save Kiwi dollar. Dollar CAD, we are up on dollar CAD. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We were looking at the 90-minute and the 45-minute. 12-hour. This thing is not charted right. Something's wrong. All right, so let me move this. So this will be our curve analysis. Will be this, and oh, this is the curve analysis. Let's see what happens if we change that to that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this here. I don't like that analysis. I'm just gonna leave this here. I don't see it going down that far, but that's where it's at right now. So let me map this out better. All of this just looks wrong. All right, so that's the curve I have for now. Let me verify all these numbers here. So I'm saying dollar CAD short. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what all this stuff I was doing earlier. It's working. I'm making money, but I'm not quite sure why. Oh, I think I was in a sell loader and I put all of my shaved positions in already. That's what I did. Okay, so I was waiting for this to come up here so I can short it, but I put all my shaved positions in, and so they triggered, and that's why it's doing that. All right. I'm gonna exit that there. I just got blessed with that one. But now let's come back to reality. Don't you guys like accidental money? This is always a good idea. I mean, always an exciting moment. It's like finding money in your pants pocket. So curve analysis, my curve that I found so far looks like downtrend. Pivot high is at 139.78. Pivot low is 129.539. Curve is downtrend. That's the 12-hour. What do we have on the daily? That is a very nice level, but oh, that is gonna work. Ooh, they barely made the cut, or maybe they didn't. Let's see. made the cut. Yes, that is demand. All right. So we want to get in before that. So let's get in at 132. Let's call it 10. Pilarche is back. All right. I didn't even know you left. I thought you were just ignoring me. All right, but I'm glad you're back. You wanted to chart something? I think you posted. You posted something in the chat group. Well, let me know what you want to chart. I thought you posted like a yen pair or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna put a buy order here, not a buy limit. Oh no, this is a buy limit order. Yeah. So we're just gonna change this to 10. Put a standy in that bad boy. All right, so 132.10 is where I'm going to be buying it. And this is based on the got the 1 day here. All right, so based on a demand zone on the 1 day, we're going to go ahead and buy here, and then we'll be selling somewhere. Let me see. Let me get this all straight. All right, so let me get rid of all of these. Let's close this out before it triggers. Oops. Uh, 36.25. And then we can do this guy right here. 35.85. Okay. Give me one second. That's why I like having things charted so we don't waste too much time like this. Sell limit order, sell stop order. Why is it not popping up? Sell limit order and sell stop order. 36. Why are you not popping up? All right, let me try something else. Save and reload my chart. Maybe that'll help. $136 and $135. Oh, I'm typing it in wrong. Duh. So you guys didn't even catch that. 35. What did I say? 135.85. There we go. I put 135 instead of a dollar. Switching from that yen. There we go. Now it's popping up. All right. So I'm gonna switch this to 136.25. And we're gonna take this down to let me see here. Let me check it out here. $50. Just trying to find the perfect exit and entry. So we'll do 135 and then we'll do 133.50. And then we'll do 132.33. How about that? That's what we'll do. Let's do 50. I like that better. That way we get out before, once it passes all of this, then we'll be getting out of the trade and then we'll see how it handles this buy limit order. 36.25. Oh, you know what? Let me take that off. Hey, Pilarche, what did you want me to chart? $136.25. 35.85. And we're going to take this down to 132.50 as well. And then we'll shave at 133.50. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Cancel that. We're going to... so if this sells, we're going to do... Yeah, that is what we're going to do. Yeah. 133.50. All right, looks like I got it. Let me go ahead and save that so I don't forget it. All right, so this is based on the 1 day, and this is a counter trend trade because dollar CAD is in an uptrend. Big picture. All right, so right now this is the curve that they're using, and so based on this curve analysis, it looks like they're in a downtrend temporarily, so we can take advantage of that retracement. So I'll either be getting in on a sell limit order. I need to switch that number. Or else it won't trigger. There we go. Can't have two the same size. All right, so sell limit order 136.25, sell stop order 135.85. We're going to shave a quarter position off at 135, shave another quarter position off at 133.50, and then we'll close all of it out at 132.50, and then we'll have a buy position ready to go long again at 132.10. All right, that's done. We are nearing the end. Dollar yen, what do we got? Nearing the end with dollar yen. Corny. All right, so we have not been triggered yet. Let me see if I can find some more places to shave. All right, so 134 will be our first one. And then 126.85 will be the second one. And then 119.25. Let's see how that looks. $11.42. Let me see. Something just got triggered. I just heard it. Don't know what it is, but we'll find out in just a sec. 41-day support. That's a weird number or weird time frame. But if I put it, must be important. 116.35, 116.66. All right, cool. So then let's delete this. And then if it goes past that, we'll do 111. Let's try 33. That's if it goes all the way down there. I don't know if it's going to do all that, but might as well be prepared for whatever. There we go. All right, so now let me start taking off some quarter positions here. 4, 5. All right, so I'm going to shave at 134 even and at 126.85. I already got that one there. And then that's right above mid pivot. And then another one at 119.25. And then we'll close them all out at, no, we'll shave again at 116.66 and close it all out at 111.33. So everything will close at 111.33. And then 116.66 will be another shave. Now I know I don't have enough position sizes to cover all of these here, but I anticipate adding more sell orders as it goes down. And so as I add more sell orders, I'll be also shaving at those key areas or levels. And then down here, I'll decide what I'm going to do. But this was charted back on April the 17th, about 2 weeks ago. So there you go. Let me save this. Now, dollar yen says 9 week, 2 month, and 8 day. So I didn't look at none of those. Let me look at that. 9 week. Oh, that's why this level pops up. 2 month. Oh, 10 month and then 2 month. So the 10 month, it looks like it's because of this area and this area here. So this would be a major support level. And let's look at the 2 month. Yeah, here it is again. So the same thing that popped up on the 10 month is popping up on the 2 month. So it might turn from here, but we also have this strong level on the 2 month here. I'm gonna just call that 2 month instead of 41 day. Let me see what's on the 41 day. Why did I pick that? That's very weird. Oh, it's a level on level. That's really strong. And this, oh, okay. Come on, 41 day. That's a weird time frame, but okay, you worked. All right, so let's get back down to the 8 day and the 9 week. All right, this is where we are with things. Save. Cool. All right, I'll be right back. Let's take a break. And when I come back, we'll deal with oil. We already dealt with gold, and we'll deal with XRP. See how those two are doing, and then we'll recap and get out of here. All right, glad you guys been hanging out with me on this live stream. Been here for 2.5 hours already. Wow. All right. Well, we're making some progress. I'll be right back. All right, I hope you guys are ready. If I got anybody on here with me, I'm about to do the last two. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a hand clap. Give me something. Let me know I'm not in here by myself. If anybody's on, then I'll go ahead and start. If not, I'm about to jump off. Let me know. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Got anybody on here with me? Let me see here last. I got oil and then XRP. Oil. Oil's a tough one. Yeah, there's not enough data on this thing. I know that's the full chart, but just don't like where it is. But oh no, now I really like it. It's coming in the mid pivot. Okay. Probably coming down into something in here. Let me see what we got. So oil is eventually going to have a high time frame breakout to the upside. So I would not be selling this at all. I will only be buying. That makes sense because as we move into the EV era, electronic vehicle or electric vehicle, I'm sorry, era, oil is going to become more and more expensive. And it's going to become expensive because we're going to be buying less of it as retailers. And the only place we're going to see oil is in the commercial world. We haven't yet mastered airplanes, trains, tractors, big rigs. We're working on it. But those we haven't mastered when it comes to battery power. So those are still going to need engines. And so oil is going to become more expensive. Travel is going to become more expensive because of that reason. So we'll save money by not having to pay for gas because we'll have electric cars and electricity will be cheaper. But we'll see that expense traded off when we start traveling through airlines and stuff because they'll still be using a lot of gas. But the oil refineries are going to be charging more for it simply because it's just not enough. It's not enough demand. So they're just going to keep raising the price for all the big boys that are going to keep using it until it's done away with. If ever, who knows? So I am anticipating not only with that for that fundamental reason, but here's a big old humongous high time frame breakout to the upside formation. So that's why I'm saying that focus on finding pullback opportunities to buy only. That's what I would do long term. Now let's see if we can map this thing out. Let me get rid of this. So what I'm doing now is mapping out West Texas crude oil. This is a futures spot commodity. So we'll identify that there. Let me turn off these sell orders. All right. And then let's see what kind of resistance we might have up here. All right, so we have some 4-week demand in this area here. Demand zone. Oh, hey, I got a few people online. Awesome. I'm just doing the last two. I'm looking at West Texas oil, and then I'm going to be looking at XRP, the crypto. And after that, I'll be done. We looked at quite a bit today. Let's see here. Demand zone 1 day. What is this, 4-week? Yes. So oil is in a downtrend right now. If you have leverage and you want to short, that would be counter trend trading. You can definitely do that. I'll see if I can find an opportunity here. So actually we need to be back on the 4-week. Turn this on. So we already passed up this here. This. We can get rid of that. We don't need that there. We don't need. No, we don't need that. Take that off and take that off. Cool. All right. So. This right here will be 41.75. So the final TP on oil will be 41.75. And then we can put a position here. Let's try 34. And there's probably something down there on the 4-minute. They're going to let us see that. Check it out later. All right, and then let's put that on the 2-week. All right, so right now oil is in a short position. I'm just trying to dial in very key areas or the key levels to see where we could potentially profit from. If you guys have access to leverage and you can short, that's what I'm going to be showing you right now. But the safest bet would be to wait for oil to basically crash. And once it gets down here to the bottom, which will probably take about maybe the year 2030, about 7 years, which is the reason why I'm saying that is because that's when electric vehicles are supposed to be mandated. So that would make sense to this, dropping or whatever. So we'll see. I don't know how long this is going to take to get down here. It could be 1 month. It could be 6 months. It could be 6 years. It's whatever they decide. So however long it takes to get down here, I'm just saying that $34 would be a good place to start buying. Otherwise, you should be looking at shorting if you want to jump in right now. If you just want to make money right now off oil, the only thing to do would be to short. So I'm going to look for a possible area where it will pull back to, and we can catch that pullback and then ride the pullback down. Right now I'm looking at this area here, possibly. This area of like resistance, like maybe this right here. See how this came up here, it came down, went back up. So this area of resistance right here, this is the lowest point. All right, so this is a major resistance level, so there should be something in here that we could find that it would pull back to and bounce off of. Let me see here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's already come into some support here, some major support. And as you can see, sellers are losing here. The buyers have kicked back in. Unless they break this level, open below this, it's already in an uptrend again because of this support. So let's go ahead and tag this here as well. All right, bam. All right, so we mapped out major resistance, major support there. So right now the buyers are in control and the sellers are trying to take it back. So if the buyers are in control temporarily, right now the sellers are actually controlling the trend, but the buyers have taken temporary control as of right now. So based on this 2-week chart, the buyers are winning. We have more buyers than sellers. So, but overall, we have more selling pressure. So overall, we're going to end up being pushed down to this demand level, but you don't want to jump in on a short right now because right now some bulls are kicking in. So we want to see how high are these bulls going to take it. However high they take it, that's where we want to jump in, and then we want to be able to ride the thing down. So I'm taking this level to be it, somewhere up here. This is a lot of noise. I don't see this holding, so I see it breaking past this. They might come down to here and then take off and go up, and once they get up in here, they'll probably come back down again. But let me verify it. So we're looking for something for P2P. P2P is our indicator here. If you guys want access to it, just hit me up. You can reach me at Telegram, Daily Bread Q&A if you're in the US. If you're outside the US, you can reach us at Toshi Markets, or you can go to our website, toshimarkets.com. And you can also catch our more video content at Fx'tive HNW. And then you'll reach out to us and we'll help you with getting access to this. But basically, I'm going to see if it sees what I'm seeing, which is there anything in here that we could utilize as a potential area to... So it's showing something lower. Now, what I don't like about this is it was just created. Anything that's fresh, I don't take those as key levels. I like levels that are considered authentic. An authentic level is a level that's from history. not something that was just right now created. So this downtrend was just created recently. So I look at more of something that's completed, not something that they're working on. And based on this information back here, I can see a lot of selling pressure right here. A lot of selling pressure began here. Selling pressure is beginning again here in this area. This is resistance too. But look how jagged this is. It's kind of not stable here. So it's a lot of noise. So I can see it pushing up. I can see some buyers coming in here and pushing up past this. And then these sellers will kick back in and say, nope, and start taking it back down. So let's see. It might be even in here. I like that formation there. Let's see if something pops up in there. I still like it here. It still likes the lower level. Now, the reason why we can't use this is because price action is inside of it. So that doesn't help us determine where we should get in. It's highlighting the entire candle right here. So, of course, that's not going to work. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, it found it again. You know what? I'm going to go with this too, because oil doesn't move that fast. And now that I think about it, as I think deeper, these sellers are very strong. Look at these buyers, how much they pull back. They already pull back as much as they could, which is pretty much the same level. And these buyers are getting rejected. And the sellers are coming in strong again. I would anticipate that this is correct, that they're not going any higher than this. I just don't trust it though for some reason. I don't like fresh levels. All right, but what we're gonna do is this. We're going to, where was the first place we saw it at? Okay, so it was a 7-day. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're just gonna let it market, and we'll go from there. So this is the 7-day. All right, so we have a supply zone on the 7-day, and I still think we should get something up here. Oh, this looks nice. So I'll mark maybe that right there. All right, so this is what the system picked, and this blue one is what I'm picking, and I'm hoping the system picks something in that same area. See, I like this. That's why it's not picking it up. It's already been violated. All right. Go ahead and mark off that date. 11/10. Still not picking up anything yet. But I am not giving up hope. All right, 6 hour. I'm not gonna go down to too many minutes. If it doesn't pop up within this time frame, then we're just gonna go with what the. Actually, I'll DCA. I'll put 2 orders. I'll split it in half. I like this here. This is really nice. Let me see. What is this? What is that on the 7 day? What is this? 3 hour? Yeah. 7 days. All right, you guys. So let's just let's DCA. Let's dollar cost average our position here. I'm not getting the results that I wanted from this here. But that's okay. I was checking to see if it was turned on. Yeah, but I don't even see anything on these small time frames either. And I'm not going to go lower than an hour. We're just going to go back to 7 day, I think it was. And then I just saw something on the daily. What was that? Oh, this up here. Same thing. So now this is showing us that it's going to go a little higher or deeper. All right. So 81.60. We're going to do 81.60 as a sell position. We're just going to do 1. All right. I'm still gonna do one up here because I'm just gonna be stubborn like that. And since we have it on video, we're gonna check and see what happens. Who wins the battle? The battle of the human mind and the robot. Let's see, what position do I want to put in that? Let's do, that's good, 8815. That's an institutional number. Cool. And then 8160. And then I can get rid of that one there. Wait, hold on. I was just checking above to see if there was anything up there. Oh, there he is. That is nice. So it was above it, not below it. But I like this area too. All right, so we'll do this. We'll do... It's not gonna go up. Well, I don't think it's gonna go up there. Let me not say what it's gonna do. I have no clue. But we're gonna remove this and make that the cell limit order. Yeah, because that makes more sense. I see why the system, because the next level will be up here. It's above resistance, not below it. I was looking at the level below. So we have 9375. And the TP is going to be 4175. TP 4175. All right, and you know what? Let me get 2 of these because they're not that expensive. They're just slow, so I don't like holding up my capital. So I don't trade huge on any, CFDs, futures, crypto, stuff like that. Kind of leave small positions there. I just kind of diversify my position everywhere and just kind of leave it. So there you go. One second. All right, so looking at so what I'm doing is I'm looking to see where, so I put 2 positions on each one of these. I'm always going to be doing the extreme on stuff like this. I'm not going to be jumping in and uh, being crazy with it. So I'm going to wait for it to pull back to any one of these key levels. When it hits this level, of course, and it starts to drop, I'm going to protect it with a manual trailing stop. And then if it hits it, I'll wait to see if it comes up here before it starts tanking again. But this should hold. I'm going to do 2 so that I can shave when it gets down here. Gonna buy back just 1 position. Is that 50 or 30? Oh, that's 50. All right, so that's 50. And then I'll shave again at 48.60. All right, and then we'll close it out at 41.75, and then we'll get ready with a buy position at 34, looks like. And we'll buy 2 again there. All right, there we go. And then let me see if I can find that. There it is. So we'll put resistance here. $35. And then we will get rid of our seller. $112.35. Why is that not working? Oh, here it is. There we go. All right, so here we have it for oil. For oil is still in a big picture downtrend for now before it begins to go long. Going long would be the most conservative bet because you're waiting for price action to come to you. But for those of you who may have access to leverage or you love shorting and you want to take advantage of that, then some pullback opportunities that could present themselves would be one here. We have a supply zone on the 7-day and the 1-day. So if we go to the 7-day, there you have that supply area right here. And so we have a sell limit order at 81.60. To to try to capture that there, or at 93.75. And then as price action begins to drop, we'll start shaving off at 66.50, 48.60, 41.75, and then we'll get ready to start buying again at 34, because there's a demand level on the 4-week and on the 2-week. So for the 2-week, bam, there we go. So we're gonna put a order in right at the bottom of that thing. We're gonna be extreme. It's gonna really have to come to us. And if it turns before that, then we'll jump in on a market order to buy or a buy stop order. All right, that's it for that there. Let me save it. This was on the 4-week and 2-week. And this is an oil downtrend. And this is the high time frame. All right, cool. Got that saved. And then lastly, we're going to do XRP, Ripple. Did we do this one already? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, so I'll tackle this next time. So hope you guys enjoyed it today. We went over Aussie, Swiss. Looks like it pulled back to our stop loss. That's what triggered earlier today. Okay. Our stop loss got triggered. So 59.40. So I'm going to do it again. That means we made some money. Haha. 59.40. I'll just put it in at the same spot. And then where are we TPing at? Let's see where we're going to get out at. Oh, I don't have the... I see what happened. Okay. So let's do 63.
Don't die on this one.
63.25. That's what we can do here. This will be a standard lot. We'll deal with a TP later. And then this will be the final TP for both of these. 63. there. And this here, 63 as well. And then this one will be 60.85. And then that'll be 63.25 on the sell limit order. Let me see if it'll go back to our initial entry. Oh yeah, it definitely could. But it looks like it's going lower. Let's see if this highlights. No. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, we'll leave it here. That's it. Boom. Yes, baby. All right. So yeah, they're coming back here, but what is that price? We got to get in early. That price is same price, $59.40. Let's do let's just do 41. Let's do 41. Okay. Waiting for that to update. All right, cool. So that updated. So 59.41 is where we are now with this buy limit order. And then we're going to shave at 60.85 and 62.50, exit at 63, and then get ready to short at 63.25, all based off of the 2-day and the 6 hour. All right, you guys. Well, it was another wonderful, amazing, great, fantastic week of trading. This was a wonderful, great, fantastic, and amazing day. This is your boy, Professor Cornelius Ward, and you have been profiting with me. If you've been following me and you've been getting my alerts. Also, if you like all of my ideas or any idea, whichever one it is, just go ahead and hit the little rocket ship here give it a boost. That way other people can benefit from it as well. If you need to reach me and you're outside of the US, I'll be at Toshi Markets on Telegram. Also, here's the website. You can also, within the US, if you need to reach me, we're at Telegram at Daily Break Q&A, and also here's where some of our video content is on the web. If you want us to look at anything in any of the markets, whether it's stocks, equities, indices, contract for differences, Forex, Bitcoin, any crypto, really, it doesn't matter, metals, anything, let us know and send us a little message, and we'll go ahead and chart it for you, and we'll post it for free. That's the key. All right. So we appreciate you guys. We love you. God bless. Hope you enjoyed this Tuesday. I'll catch you guys next Tuesday. All right. Later.